Hi guys, welcome back to another video. Cork Model Farm Services is on the Model Farm Season 9, Episode 6, so let's get straight into it. So, heading down the road here, we just have the Land Rover with the sheep trailer, just full of logs. So, winter is kind of coming to an end now. We're at the last few days of January, and we'll be into February, and that's technically the end of winter, so we're getting into spring soon. So hopefully the rain and all the bad weather, the rain, the frost, the ice, hopefully that'll all be over soon. Today has been a rubbish day weather-wise, and it still is right now while I'm recording. It's pouring rain. Yesterday was okay. And as you know, we had Storm Owen, and there's another one coming, Storm, some Spanish name, I forgot what it was. But yeah, there's another one coming from Spain, and it's supposed to hit us. It's didn't hit us too bad. It was just really bad on Thursday night. Friday was alright, even though the worst affected place, from what I know, is Scotland. They got an awful belt of it, especially the northern areas and the Highlands and the islands. The south, near the border with England, wasn't too bad, apparently, like Edinburgh wasn't affected that much, but Glasgow was really bad, and Inverness and areas like that. But anyway, so yeah, hopefully we're gonna get rid of all these logs, as we hopefully we won't need to light fires anymore, and we'll just be able to use regular heating. Anyway, so the maize is going down in the pit. That'll nearly be all gone by in a few episodes time, and then we'll be moving on to grass. Quite busy in the yard. We have the JCB Fast Track A330 with the Spearhead hedge cutter, just doing a small bit of hedge cutting, kind of finishing up the hedge cutting now. And then we have the New Holland T7 with the Keenan Mechfiber 365 Plus, the new one, and the Manitou telehandler with the shear grab, just putting some feed in. So he's just going to feed the dairy cows. So this new feeder has been working out great for us. So now we have two feeders, the regular and the plus. So we won't have to keep swapping between the feeders, which is really nice. Then over here we just have the JCB Hydrodig. Sorry, the license plate is falling. I'll start it later. The JCB Hydrodig is just going down to up to the city. Just to help out a bit, just to help out with a few road works. The cows are still in the shed. They'll be coming out quite soon now, around March they'll be coming out, so just February, and February's a nice short month. Then the weather kind of gets better. The Massey Ferguson 6616 has the NC slurry tanker, and the John Deere 7530, or sorry, not 7530, 8370R has the high spec tanker, and they're just going to spread a bit of slurry, first bit of slurry of the year. This is only the second episode of the year. Then over here we just have the Fendt 939 with the Kuhn fertilizer spreader. Just spreading this field as it's still a bit mucky, so we're just sorting it out, trying to make it a bit better for spring. We've also got some new troughs installed in some of the fields, so they're mainly water troughs, but we might exchange them for feed, like put a few nuts in them, maybe at some point, but it'll mainly just be water. I got these off Brushwood, if you're wondering. They've started making these new troughs. They're really nice. Just fill them up with water, and they look the part. You'll have to replace the water a few times, probably, as I already learned, because the water ends up drying out. If there's a window in your room and it's a sunny day, then all your water is going to go away. Anyway, but now we have a bit of a strange scene in this field. Pretty much our neighbour's cow broke out of their shed, and the neighbour's away on holiday with his wife. His wife is French, so they've gone to France just for a quick holiday. So the cow broke out, and there was the worker who was working there had gone home, so they didn't even know about it, and we caught it just kind of roaming around our yard, and we just herded it into this field, and we're to look after it until he comes back. But he'll be back in a few days, and anyway, it's only northern France. It's Normandy, I think, so it's not too far away from here. we'll just get the ferry back. So we're just giving it a bale just to keep it going, as we don't want it mixing with our cattle. So we're just going to keep it in this field. No, I know the weather's quite crap, but it'll survive. We've gotten a load more sheep. We've gotten about, I'd say, nearly 10 or 20 more sheep. We're big into the sheep now. We might have to get a sheep field at some point because, or not a sheep field, a sheep shed, because there's just so many of them. There's nearly, I'd say, 50 at this point. So we're really upgrading the sheep. We want to get more sheep, as we'd like to get more sheep and just kind of have the same amount of sheep as we do have cattle. And we'd also like to get a few more pigs and chickens as well. In the yard, pretty quiet there. All the vehicles are parked up. The Fendt combine's moved to the contractor's yard. Then over here we have a Scania R350 with the packed-in refrigerator trailer. So pretty much there was a very kind of a bit of an unusual kind of a thing to happen here. Pretty much there was this trucker. He's come from Iceland, and he's doing an absolutely massive run. Like, it's going to take him, I'd say, 2 weeks nearly. So he's doing a run from Iceland to China. So it's a huge run. What he's probably going to do is he had to drop off, first things he had to drop off were a few things in Cork City. So on the way to China, so he dropped them off, and he was looking for a place to stay, and none of the places in the city were open, so he went out kind of a bit more into the country, and he asked us, do we have a room, and we said there's a room at the farmhouse, and we said you can just park your lorry in the yard. He spoke pretty good English, and now he's just going out, so he's going to get the ferry, up in Dublin, and he's going to go to Wales, and he's going to go to England, and then he's going to go to the Netherlands, then Germany, then Poland, then Belarus, then Russia, and then China. So a very long run, probably take another week or so. But anyway, we wish him luck. Pretty quiet in the yard once again. The JCB 3C is just packed up in here. The bales are going down, they're running low on the bales, but we won't really need them anymore now, because cattle will be coming out soon. Won't be long now until we're making more of them. Then over here we just have the Challenger MT685C with the Amazon Centaur. He's just going to do a small bit of cultivations. Some fella left his cultivations quite late, so we're just doing it for him. The John Deere 7530 is inside with the Keenan just feeding the beef cattle. And the Fendt 724 is the flatbed and is just taking the JCB mini digger just to offer a bit of plant hire. The Land Rover is following behind him. The new wind turbines are still up. They're doing very well. This field is the grass in this field is going to be replaced soon. We're gonna change the grass as it's kind of getting a bit old, and we need new grass because we're considering doing silage in this field, so we're going to need to replace the grass. We're going to plant new grass in here. And then this field's empty, and this field's empty. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you again very, very soon. Bye.